Okay, let's do some real talk. If you search for the best AWS certifications right now, it gets really confusing. Cloud Practitioner, Technical Essentials, Solutions Architect, SysOps, DevOps, Cloud Architect, every course sounds important, but the real question is, where should you actually start? Because AWS is not just another tech skill anymore. In 2026, cloud is everywhere, in apps, websites, banking systems, e-commerce platforms, streaming services, data platforms, and even everyday business tools are running on cloud infrastructure. So if you want to enter cloud computing, switch into a better tech role, or upgrade your current IT career, AWS is one of the strongest places to begin with. And the good thing is, you don't have to jump directly into advanced architecture or DevOps. You can follow a proper learning path, starting from cloud basics, then moving into AWS services, architecture, operations, and finally professional level certifications. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the best AWS certifications and training programs from Simplilearn, starting from the beginner level and slowly moving towards professional level cloud roles. So by the end, you will know exactly which course fits your current level and which one you should learn next. So let's start with the most beginner-friendly course on this list, and that's AWS Cloud Practitioner Essentials certification. If you're completely new to AWS or even from a non-technical background, this is the best starting point. This course is designed for people who want to understand what AWS Cloud is and how cloud services work, why companies are moving to cloud platforms, and this is very suitable for project managers, business analysts, marketing professionals, sales teams, legal teams, IT professionals, testers, administrators, and anyone who is new to AWS. So what do you learn here? Well, you begin with the basics of Amazon Web Services, then move into cloud concepts, compute, global infrastructure, networking, storage, databases, security, monitoring, analytics, pricing, support, migration, and the basics of AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner exam. And the best part is that this course doesn't expect you to already be an AWS expert. So this is built for people who want to understand AWS from the ground level. So if your goal is to understand cloud terminology, AWS services, pricing models, support plans, and basic architecture ideas, this is where your AWS journey should begin. So the link is in the description. Start here if you want the cleanest entry point into AWS. So once you understand the cloud basics, the next step is AWS Technical Essentials certification. So this is where you move from what is cloud to how do AWS systems actually work. So this course is a one-day AWS Technical Essentials training led by AWS authorized instructors, and it covers the core areas of AWS like compute, storage, networking, databases, monitoring, optimization, security, and serverless. So now this course is perfect for learners who want to get more hands-on and practical with AWS services. So you don't need prior cloud computing or AWS experience, but basic IT knowledge helps. So this course is useful for people who are interested in getting started with AWS, and also for SysOps administrators, solution architects, and developers who want a strong foundation. So you will learn about the AWS cloud, security in AWS, compute, networking, storage, databases, monitoring, optimization, and serverless. So if Cloud Practitioner gives you the big picture, Technical Essentials helps you understand the actual building blocks. So the link is in the description. Take this after Cloud Practitioner if you want to become more confident with AWS services. So now we move into one of the most popular AWS certifications path, which is AWS Solutions Architect Certification Training. So this course is for people who want to design, plan, deploy, and scale applications on AWS. So this is aligned with the AWS Solutions Architect Associate exam, and it covers more than 70 plus cloud computing services. So you will learn AWS architectural principles, IAM, VPC, EC2, EBS, solution planning, resilient implementation, optimization, cost estimation, and data input-output concepts. So what makes this course useful is that it's not only theory. It includes 16 live demos of AWS services, 3 simulation exams with 60 questions each, 3 real-time industry projects, and integrated labs. The projects are also very practical. You work on custom VPC creation, load balancer configuration, auto-scaling, and RD gateway setup. So these are the kind of activities that help you understand how cloud architecture works in real business environments. So this course is ideal for aspiring solution architects, cloud developers, cloud software engineers, DevOps professionals, programmers, and anyone who wants to build scalable, secure, and cost-effective systems on AWS. So the link is in the description. If you already know the basics and want to move forward in cloud architecture, this is a strong next step. So next up is the cloud operations on AWS, which is connected to AWS SysOps Administrator Associate certification path. So now this course is slightly different from the Solutions Architect course. Solutions Architect focuses more on designing cloud systems, while Cloud Operations focuses on managing and running those systems properly. So this is a 3-day course that covers managing, operating, automating, monitoring, securing, maintaining, and troubleshooting AWS services. So this is a great fit for system administrators, operators working in the AWS cloud and IT professionals who want to improve their cloud operations knowledge. So this course recommends completing AWS Technical Essentials first, and it also helps if you have a background in software development or systems administration, command line, operating system knowledge, and basic networking knowledge like TCP, IP, and HTTP. So you will also learn cloud operations, access management, system discovery, resource deployment, automation, resource management, highly available systems, auto-scaling, monitoring, system health, data security, auditing, secure VPC, storage, cost reporting, alerts, and optimization. So if you're someone who wants to work in cloud administration, cloud operations, monitoring, infrastructure support, or SysOps roles, this course makes a lot of sense. So the link is in the description. Choose this if you want to understand how AWS environments are actually managed after they are built. So now if you want a more complete and career-focused AWS learning path, then check out the AWS Cloud Architect Masters program. So this is a 3-month live online interactive program designed to help learners build cloud architecture skills in a structured way. So this gives access to official AWS authored self-learning content, live classes, lifetime access to self-paced videos and class recordings, Simplilearn Job Assist, and 20+ in-demand tools and skills. So this program is designed to help you understand AWS fundamentals, architectural principles, scalable services, security, testing, cloud deployment, and fault-tolerant application design. So this prepares learners for AWS Solutions Architect Associate and helps them move forward in cloud architecture roles. So you get hands-on practice with tools like AWS Lambda, Amazon EC2, Amazon S3, AWS IAM, Amazon Inspector, and more. The learning path includes AWS Cloud Technical Essentials, AWS Solutions Architect, and electives like AWS Developers Associate, AWS Database Migration, AWS SysOps Associate, and official AWS content. So if you don't want to learn one course at a time and instead want a full cloud architect path, this program is the better option. So the link is in the description. If your goal is to seriously move into cloud architecture, this is the program to check out. So now we're entering the advanced level. The next course is Advanced Architecting on AWS for Solutions Architect Professional certification. So this is not a beginner course. This is for experienced solutions architect, solution design engineers, cloud architects, developers, and anyone who already understands and works with cloud infrastructure. And this is for people who also want to go deep into AWS architecture. So this 3-day course focuses on complex architecture scenarios, and you will learn how to design resilient, high-performing, secure, highly available, and cost-effective solutions on AWS. So the course covers advanced AWS services, security, networking, serverless architecture, hybrid infrastructure, containers, CI/CD optimization, large-scale applications, large-scale data stores, workload migration, and cost optimization. So the prerequisites also show what is meant for learners who already have AWS knowledge. So you should have experience with core AWS services like compute, storage, networking, and IAM, or you should have attended architecting on AWS training or have at least 1 year of experience in operating AWS workloads. So if you already understand AWS architecture and want to move towards a professional level solution design, this is the course that takes things up to a level. Link is in the description. Pick this when you're actually ready for advanced AWS architecture. And finally, we have one of the strongest professional level paths, DevOps Engineering on AWS connected to AWS DevOps Engineer. So this is a 3-day course for learners who want to use DevOps practices, tools, and workflows on AWS. So this covers CI/CD infrastructure as code, microservices, monitoring, collaboration, deployment, strategies, testing, security automation, configuration, and observability. So this course is best suited for DevOps engineers, DevOps architects, operation engineers, system administrators, and developers. The prerequisites are stronger here. You should have working knowledge of at least one programming language like Python, Java, PHP, Ruby or C#, intermediate knowledge of Linux or Windows system administration at the command line level, and 2 more years of experience in provisioning, operating and managing AWS environments. So this is not the first course that you take when you're just starting out. This is for people who already understand cloud and want to move into automation, delivery pipelines, infrastructure management and modern DevOps practices on AWS. So link is in the description. If your goal is AWS DevOps, automation CI/CD or professional level cloud engineering, this is the course to aim for. So that is your complete AWS certification and training roadmap for 2026. So start with AWS Cloud Practitioner Essentials if you're completely new. Then move to AWS Technical Essentials to understand the core AWS services. After that, go for AWS Solutions Architect certification training. If you want a full career-focused learning path, check out the AWS Cloud Architect Masters program. And once you're experienced, you can move into advanced architecting on AWS or DevOps engineering. So the best part is that you don't have to figure out everything randomly. You can follow this path step by step, build your AWS foundation, practice with real-world tools and prepare for certifications and move towards roles like Cloud Engineer, Cloud Administrator, Solutions Architect, SysOps Administrator, Cloud Architect or DevOps Engineer. So all the course links are in the description. Check them out and choose the one that matches your current level and start building your AWS career with Simplilearn.